The low bridge near the University of Louisville campus trapped a 10th truck this afternoon. During a normal week, a truck a week is pretty average. As WDRB's Richard Essex is reporting, it may have been given the nickname the can opener, but that's not what first responders call it.
What does it sound like? We'll let Bruce Dodge. He owns an awning business right there, and he has captured on video almost every truck that has gone under this bridge.
An explosion. I mean, you can feel it all the way through the building, especially when they get deep in. This one was rolling pretty quick, and he got halfway in, so it was loud. I had somebody who watched them. There were a couple of kids walking through there when it hit. They came running out, scared to death. I can only imagine what it sounds like in there.
He's seen drivers get fired on the spot.
It's kind of like the unemployment line for some of these people. They did.
The signs seem obvious, right there in a bright yellow, but somehow truck drivers keep missing them. Seconds after the latest victim of the infamous can opener was towed away, a semi-driver missed the signs and caught himself right before making a terrible and costly mistake.
It's a pretty regular occurrence over here. An update on a story we've been following. Today, we are sharing new video of trucks hitting the overpass again at South 3rd Street and Eastern Parkway, known to many of you as Louisville's can opener.
What was that?
That is the 10th truck to be trapped under the low bridge in just 4 days since they have shut down 65.
I mean, my dispatcher doesn't say, hey, head to the can opener.
And it's the tow truck drivers that are typically the ones that get to these drivers first. And the drivers of these trucks, they're not from around here.
No, they're all from out of town, and they're just relying on reading the signage, you know.
The skeptic in me had to measure the height of the bridge. Jason Walters of Suburban Towing carries an adjustable measuring device just for an occasion like this. And at the opening of the bridge, it's 12 feet, 4 inches. The low spot is at a point of no return, halfway under the bridge.
Yesterday, there were, I believe, 5 semi-trailers that went through the underpass at 3rd Street and Eastern Parkway, what they call the can opener, that had not pleasant encounters because I don't think they were aware of the height limits on their truck. So we probably need to improve some of that signage.
Oh, the can opener strikes again.
They're taking a route that they might not normally take, and again, just trying to get to their destination, and then unfortunately miss the signs, and something like this here behind me happens, which is very unfortunate.
City leaders say at least 5 semis struck the can opener since the I-65 shutdown started on Monday. A Wave News employee recorded this video showing the top of one of those semis shaved off after it attempted to go through the underpass.
There is a lot of warning information in place. There are 29 signs in the area that are pointing to the low clearance. Those semi-trucks, the height is not there with those low clearance structures, and there's no way around that.
One contributor wished to stay anonymous for fear of losing her job. She's documented hundreds of can openings in the last 20 years.
If you keep banging on something, it's going to collapse.
She worries about a train derailment, but the Norfolk Southern Rail owners did not answer our question about how frequently the overpass is inspected.
A derailment would be catastrophic and unnecessary if it could have been prevented.
Metal shavings shade the underside of the can opener with a litany of collisions. Pieces of semi-trucks and RVs sit in the rafters, curbs, and sidewalks nearby. Bruce Dodge III shared this video of a box truck sticking itself underneath on June 3rd, and an SUV crashed into it afterwards. The drivers weren't injured, but it could have turned out worse.
The warning signs are out. The big yellow sign at the bridge opening is the last warning.
I mean, ultimately, obviously, it's theirs. As I told you, even if you missed all the signage before you get to this point, that big yellow sign is going to tell you, warning, something's going on down there. A lot of the people, they don't even brake. Some of them at the last minute will brake, but most of them are full speed ahead.
Dodge has dozens of videos, including the 10 from this week. The highlights may be entertaining for us, but career-ending for the drivers.
An owner came out here one time, put the guy out of his truck, and sent him home back to Missouri, fired him on the spot.
There are no public records tracking the tow truck drivers with the most low bridge recoveries. But the safe money is on Walters. He's been extracting drivers from tight spots for 3 decades.
Yeah, this is the shame moment for most drivers, I would think.
Yes, sir, and I feel bad for them, but it's part of paying attention.
But I feel like, am I crazy to say I've maybe seen it once a week? Is that too much, maybe?
And once a week sounds about right to Bruce Dodge, who owns Bluegrass Awning Company.
We figure once a week since 1997, so, I mean, how many? It's 20 odd years and...
Hundreds?
Oh, hundreds.
His business is set directly across from the viaduct for almost 30 years. He estimates he has seen hundreds, if not thousands, of truck drivers hit the viaduct, and he's caught dozens of them on camera. Not only has he caught the accidents, he's seen drivers get fired on the spot.
It's kind of like the unemployment line for some of these people. They did. I took one of them to the bus station. He was out of St. Louis. He didn't have a ride home, so I drove him to the bus station until he could get home.
The signage near the viaduct was updated by the Kentucky Transportation Cabinet in 2022. We reached out to KYTC for a statement about the low clearance. They said, quote, 2 height detection systems featuring invisible light beam technology are installed within a short distance of 2 railroad structures. These systems trigger flashing lights and a digital message to notify drivers of tall vehicles before they approach the railroad viaduct. They went on to say more than 20 signs are in the vicinity to warn drivers. Dodge, however, has a theory about why the signage doesn't always work.
What happens is the drivers are coming down, they're watching for traffic on both sides. It's U of L students coming and going, so they're watching everything around them except the signs.
Now, the origin of the nickname can opener is unclear, but one can assume it refers to the way the tops of trucks are peeled back when they hit the overpass. In Louisville, Carrie Grace, WLKY News.